Everyone wants to be rich. This man was born extremely rich, grandson of the wealthiest man in Korea, but he wanted none of it. He had no interest in the family succession war, so he came up with a plan. In his family, your abilities define everything. Show too little and you get disowned without mercy. Show too much and you get dragged into the inheritance war. So his goal was to land perfectly in the middle, smart enough to keep his wealth, useless enough to be left alone. Unemployed but wealthy. Every man's dream. He carefully calculated his exam scores to land just high enough for a decent university, but just short of the top. Then he aimed for law school, which required a higher score than he planned to get, knowing he'd fall short and get placed somewhere his grandfather would barely notice. The plan was perfect. His scores came in. Highest in his class, exactly enough for the top university down to the last point. His law school application should have been just 1 point short, a clean and quiet failure. The next morning, a letter arrived. He passed. Apparently, so many students dropped out of law school that the acceptance threshold dropped and he slipped right through. His perfectly calculated plan to be forgettably average had just gotten him into the most competitive program in the country.